Every bridge in Iran will be decimated by 12 o'clock tomorrow night, where every power plant in Iran will be out of business, burning, exploding, and never to be used again. I mean, complete demolition.
My panel is here to discuss. Let me start with you, former Congresswoman Wild of Pennsylvania, a Democrat. The president threatening to blow up Iran's power plants and bridges. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards. You'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. President Donald J. Trump. What's your response?
And happy Sunday morning.
Happy Easter.
The deadline of destruction came and went without a hitch. But I'm confused. Did President Trump make another 5D chess move on the Democrats and the Iranians? Or is it time for the Democrat leadership to figure a way to have President Trump removed from office by way of the 25th Amendment? Let's start things off with Jesse Waters and find out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Yeah, I don't understand. So if they're saying that President Trump's losing the war and that he needs to stop the bombing, and then when he stops the bombing, he's a chicken? That doesn't make any sense. But I don't even care anymore. I stopped paying attention to what these people say. I get paid to pay attention to what she says, but it's okay. It's almost worth it.
Trump just transitioned. Yesterday, he was a tyrant. Today, he's a taco.
Donald Trump just caved, backing down from his fake deadline.
All day today, everyone, most notably the people of Iran, were wondering if their civilization was going to die tonight. Well, good news, it didn't. It was the Taco Tuesday of all Taco Tuesdays.
It's been very obvious for the last few days that the president was looking for an off-ramp.
The taco, Trump always chickens out syndrome.
Good. So Trump's a war criminal who stopped the war because he's a chicken. I can't follow it. Dems want to give 47 the 25th because he threatened Iran so hard they signed a ceasefire?
We just can't accept a president who is literally promising to destroy an entire civilization, to murder hundreds of thousands of innocent human beings. That alone should be grounds for the removal of this president. But he thinks, I guess, that the threat of mass-scale war crimes has achieved some success.
Senator Chris Murphy said Trump was losing the war and he should stop bombing. So Trump stopped bombing. And Murphy called him crazy for stopping. Again, it makes no sense. I can't tell if the Democratic Party wants war or peace. I just know they want Trump to lose.
Okay, I'm with Jesse on this one. No matter what this president says or does to people with Trump derangement syndrome, it'll never be good enough. I think they want the president to hit the bridges, the power plants, and of course the citizens the Iranians use as human shields so they can have an excuse to initiate the 25th Amendment. But since they didn't get their wish, they resorted to more name-calling, saying Trump got taco syndrome, which is a stupid acronym for Trump always chickens out. Watch as Stephen A. Smith breaks this crazy pipe dream down so eloquently, and more calls from the left to invoke the 25th Amendment. Take a look.
To invoke the 25th Amendment, you're going to have to get the vice president to sign off, the Republicans in the House to sign off, cabinet members to sign off, basically declaring him unfit. It's something the president is fully capable of fighting by saying he's not unfit. And as a result, it's a reason why it's never been exercised in American history. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, breaking tonight, President Trump reaching a 2-week ceasefire deal with Iran, but that is not silencing Democrats pushing to invoke the 25th Amendment over threats to wipe out a whole civilization. Christina Coleman is live with the new reaction to this. Christina, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Trace. Even though the president announced that a double-sided ceasefire has now been reached, some Democrats are still bashing the move.
Who knows what's going on? Donald Trump lies every single day. Clearly, he's not telling the truth.
We don't know for certain what's in this agreement, but I can tell you it doesn't represent an unconditional surrender of the Iranian regime, which is what he was apparently seeking.
Democrats were also quick to condemn President Trump's latest threat against Iran, some even comparing it to a war crime.
We don't go threatening genocide. We don't threaten to wipe civilizations off the face of the earth. That is what makes America different. The president doing this is destroying everything this country stands for.
And some are calling for Trump's removal from office, including Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker.
There is something genuinely wrong with this man, and the 25th Amendment ought to be invoked.
So there you have it. It seems like some Democrats wouldn't have been okay with anything that Trump did with Iran tonight. So they were upset over his threat. And now that his threat is off for at least 2 weeks, they're upset over that, Trace.
Always upset. Christina, thank you.
This is obviously just another clear-cut case of selective outrage and selective amnesia, better known as TDS. Riddle me this one, Batman. Where was this level of outrage and vitriol when our 46th president punished people with common sense for 4 years? Let's take a little ride in the old time machine to refresh our memories. Watch this.
President Biden says he is doing okay after falling off his bike over the weekend near his home in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. It happened just as the president and first lady were wrapping up a morning bike ride. Secret Service agents helped him up off the ground. The president said he was, quote, good, and that he got his foot caught in the pedal strap.
Today, I've spoken about what we need to do to secure the border. Thank you very much.
Politics with the war.
This is, and I don't really, you know what, I don't really care. Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever. Not a close second. And I've known him for years. The Brzezinskis have known him for 50 years. If it weren't the truth, I wouldn't say it.
Stop it. Okay, thank you so much for watching, folks. Please leave comments below, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive updates like this one as we continue to follow developments on Operation Epic Fury. Also, check our last video where we took a look at the more than 50-day shutdown of the DHS, the longest in U.S. history. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.